Rumba greetings, Bandeko. Here I am again. When was it? It was on Sunday. Mopao released official videos, 3 official videos of his collaborations with 3 artists. And those artists are also in the Rumba Republic. There was a post I did before when I was talking about the album. There was a post I did when I was talking about the new album Platinum and my view about the album and what I felt he was trying to do with the album. And I said that I feel that Koffi Olomide, where he has reached right now, he has achieved what a star is supposed to achieve. He has already achieved everything an artist is supposed to achieve. He has produced albums that artists are supposed to produce, and even more. So in his capacity as Mopao, there is really nothing extra that he can put that will make him anything more than what he is, because he has already reached the height of it. He has achieved everything an artist is supposed to achieve. He has achieved albums. He has made, most of the successful albums in the DRC, in the Rumba Republic. He has made the best generics in the Rumba Republic. He's got some of the best ballads in the Rumba Republic. He has achieved awards. He has appeared in major newspapers, major radio stations. His albums, one of his albums is in the list of the 1,001 albums you should listen to before you die. That is how magnanimous Mopao is. He's won awards. He's created, stars that you love today. They have been created from him. So there is nothing else that he can do to add to who Mopao is. So that is why he won, I think it was in 2021, he won the Legendary Award. And that is why we started calling him, our living legend. Our living legend, because he is the only artist who has seen all the 4 generations of Rumba. He was there during the TPOK Jazz era. He was there during the Papa Wemba era. He was there during their own era, him and Wera Son, and so, that era. And he's still here in the 4th generations of Rumba. And he's still collaborating with the people of the 5th generation of Rumba, the younger ones. You already saw him performing, making a song, releasing a song with Fabregas Métis Noir. That is an artist of the 5th generation, but they have already collaboration, which means he has actually experienced all the 5 generations of Rumba. So true to the word, he is our living legend. And when you are already a legend, the only thing that you can add to your legendary life is a legacy. Yeah, because a legend is not a legend without a legacy. What do you leave behind? What will people say you did when you were alive? So aside from the albums, aside from the awards, aside from the artists that he has created, aside from his own, the publicity that he has, the charisma and the aura that he has as an artist, the rest, the other thing that he can do to add to his legacy is to impact the younger ones. And he is doing it absolutely marvelous. He's doing it absolutely well. And that has been demonstrated in Platinum Volume 2. There was a point where people were feeling like, after the release of Legend that didn't go well, for reasons we are not going to say here. But they know themselves. So after the issue with the Legend, People actually felt like he was not going to release another album of his own. He was going to release an album for Cindy Lecoeur, Mama C. That is what was in the lips of everybody. It was like, okay, now you have created this star, you have created this star. You probably want to create you probably want to make an album for this lady. And then he produced Platinum. So it was like a surprise. Me personally, I actually thought that he was in the kitchen cooking Mama C's album, but he was doing Platinum. And the beauty of Platinum, one of them is the collaborations that he did with the artists of the Rumba Republic, of the fifth generation of Rumba. Fifth generation of Rumba, we're talking about Fabregas, Métis Noir, we're talking about Héritier Watanabe, we're talking about Deplik Pomba, Gaze Mawete, Gali Gavey, Enos B, those are the younger ones of the fifth generation of Rumba. So on Sunday, he releases 3 official videos of 3 songs that he did. One he did with Gali Gavey. It was called N'abandonne pas, Don't Leave. Yeah. My French audience, kindly correct me if I am wrong. Correct me, but I think N'abandonne pas is Don't Leave, I think. And then there's a song Eza Pasi with featuring Gaze Mawete. And there's a song called Taxi featuring Enos B. Those 3 songs are interesting to me, and I want to talk about them. I want to talk about them. First of all, I'm happy that these 3 artists that Mopao collaborated with are young artists. They are young artists. They are artists of the 5th generation. Their career is still budding and growing. So a touch from Mopao is definitely going to go very far, whether they want to accept it or not. But me sitting from this other side, seeing a collaboration between Mopao and these young boys, I know that it is his own influence that is going to be a positive impact on the careers of those young boys. And I hope they appreciate that. If they don't appreciate that, quite unfortunate. I also like the fact that the three young men are Congolese. You see? He decided to charity begins at home. Why should if I want to impact these young guys, this young artist, let me start from home. This is where I was born. This is where my ancestors come from. So I need to leave some of this grace and blessing here, first of all, before I jump across the border. So I love the fact that the 3 gentlemen are Congolese, and Mopao decided to, do a collaboration with these 3 young boys. So I know they don't like to be called boys. These are people's husbands. These 3 young men. Sorry. Pardon my French. Now, there is if you look at the video, N'abandonne pas with Gali Gavey. First of all, let me characterize those 3 young men. They're there is one who is very good looking, very sweet, very shy. It is almost like he does not know that he's a good looking man. There are those people who, especially happens to men, especially because us women, whether I'm beautiful or not, you will not tell me anything. I am beautiful. Confidence is another level. But there are men who really do look good, but they do not know. They really don't know that they really look good. So you see a lot of timidity, a lot of shy, a shy man. And that I saw in Gali Gavey. He's he's a shy guy. He looked like a shy guy to me. And then there's another guy who is good looking, but he knows. There is a young man that is good looking, but he knows. So he's got some kind of, attitude, feeling sweet about himself. Like, I know. I know I look good. Come on, please. That is Gaze Mawete. According to, like I said, this is my own overview of that video. You go look at those 3 videos and judge those 3 boys, those 3 men by yourself. You know when they're next to Mopao, surely. I cannot call them men, no. They're people's husbands. Anyway, and then there is the cheeky one, the overconfident one. The one who, he got it. He's like, he's agile. He's like, let's do it. Man, I'm cool. I know things. Let's do it. As he knows to be. And that is how I saw those 3 young guys. But something beautiful as well is that in as much as Mopao is giving impact to the careers of these young men, he was also testing waters because he was singing the music of those young men, the kind of music that those young men do. If you listen to Nabandon Pa, that is exactly how Gali Gave sings. Gali Gave sings blues, ballads, like R&B, this love song, because he's got an amazing voice. And how come we didn't know about Gali Gave? That boy can sing. My God, he's got an amazing voice. Somebody should pass a message to Gali Gave. He's got a very, very beautiful voice. Top of this world. So Mopao was doing the kind of music that Gali Gave does. And we saw another style of Mopao, the love part of him. The song already was like, don't leave me, the man is begging the woman, don't leave. And you could tell there was a young man that was begging, and there's also a man that's begging. He's not young, because the voice of Mopao and the way he was, expressing those lyrics, you could just tell her, it's like he's telling the lady, I usually don't do this. I'm not supposed to do this, but it's because I love you. That is why I'm begging you like this, But this other one's like, oh, I love you, like the way he's just young. This is a beautiful part of that song. So that is my own overview of Nabandon Pa. Eza Pasi is interesting because I watched Eza Pasi, I think twice. Sorry, I have to make sure my background is okay. I watched Eza Pasi 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, just to make sure that I saw the right thing. Why was I having the feeling that Gaze Mawete did not want to shoot that video? Because I have seen Gaze Mawete in other videos, and he's never that dull. He doesn't... He didn't look like he almost appeared like he was forced to do the video, because he wasn't jolly about it. Even dancing, he was like, I have seen Gaze Mawete dancing on other videos. I was like, what is going on? And then it hit me immediately. Oh, the guy is uneasy. I think during the shot of that video, he was uneasy. He was really like, oh my God, what am I going to say when I move from here? Because he is close to an artist who is not close to Koffi Olomide. But the production of that video already, it means that he is on ties with his friend. He's on the line. It's over. But this is my message, my humble message to Gaze Mawete. Sometimes when you make decisions when you make certain decisions, you make them for your own career. You make them for your own career because, no disrespect, but your career is still budding, is still growing. And if you stay near an artist for too long and you realize that you are not growing, it's not only an artist, but I think it just goes across, in life. When you want to achieve something and you're close to someone who is not making you grow, then it should be a sign for you that you don't need that. You don't need that kind of a tie. you need to balance it. You need to weigh your stuff. I didn't take time to watch your previous posts or videos or anything, but I know that the production of Eza Pasi will go a long way to boost your career, simply because Mopao was involved. And Mopao is not a name to joke with. This is a force to reckon in the Rumba Republic. People try to downplay that, but we who know what is going on, we keep on mentioning it, that Mopao is a force to reckon. And if he comes around you in a good way, then you must feel that impact. You will feel it. So I don't think you should feel low about anything. If anything, artists are supposed to be selfish. You're supposed to be egoistic. Go for what is making you grow as an artist. What is not making you grow as an artist, cut it off. It is not helping you, because what will it profit you if you have a friendship that is not benefiting you artistically? Yeah, it doesn't. So that is my own overview about Eza Pasi. But of course, the highlight of the 3 videos was definitely Molodoy Leader. You could tell that from those 3 young men, surely this is the guy that Mopao really loves. Because Mopao is like, he walks with his heart on his sleeves. That is how I vision him. That's how I see him. I see him like someone who walks with his heart on his sleeves. Like, if he really likes you, everyone else will see it. The video starts with the Inos B when they're like in a taxi stand. They're like just a street, and they're laughing, and you can tell that they both like each other's company. It was really natural, pure happiness between the two of them. I have seen also videos where they're just chilling outside shooting videos, and the love is really two-way. The connection is two-way. In fact, Mopao calls Inos B the Congolese Michael Jackson, with a reason, because he also started his career at the age of 10. Just like MJ. MJ was a star kid. I was a kid star. And Inos B was also a star kid. He started, he blew as a child. So he's been in this business since he was 10. So he's truly the Congolese Michael Jackson, if you ask me. And then also the kind of music he does, he's very energetic. He does music of dancing and moving, and the way Michael Jackson does. So I think Mopao is just right to address him as the Congolese Michael Jackson. So I love the fact that amongst the 3 of them, it was my first time experiencing Gali Gavey, so I really don't want to talk much about his persona, but you could tell that really Inos B was really into the music. He gave his all. He was participating. He danced and, gave his best. Amongst the 3 of them, 3 of those videos, without a doubt, Inos B gave his best. We have to give him his flowers. He really did. You could tell that he was happy about their video. I think that is a video that that Mopao loved shooting. Except for the part of the ladies, because these ladies, I know they were paid to shoot these videos, but hey, you people, do you want to give our Mopao pressure? Do you want to give him hypertension? Those girls were like really dancing, very heavily around Mopao. Mopao was like, There was a part that he was really holding one girl, and it was a distance, like, no, take it easy. Oh my God. No, that was really, it was a nice video to watch. I enjoyed watching that. So what else can I say about the video? I think I mentioned everything. I love the input of Inosbi. I love the input of native language. Taxi was sung with a little bit of Swahili. So and there was also a little bit of English. So it was it was a medley of three different languages. That is something that was also a highlight about that video. Picture qualities are always, I mean, it's Mopao, please. His videos must correspond with his name, definitely. He cannot have substandard stuff. He's a legend. So about the quality of the video, that was just, that is a no-brainer. We don't need to talk about that. The girls, like I said, next time people are shooting videos for Mopao, take it easy with our legend. Please, I know people have been paid, but don't be too hard on him. Please, just take it easy. I mean, give him some space. That's our level. That's our legend. He needs. He really cannot take a lot of, a lot of your pressure like that. They were too much on the legend. Yeah. But something very sensitive that I also noticed on the song Ezapasi and Taxi was the fact that Mopao mentioned the name of his daughter, Didi Stone. And he mentioned the daughter in both songs. For a very long time, they have not been on good terms, since their parents went their separate ways. And to hear Mopao, being the dad and mentioning it was heartwarming, because it meant that, in as much as, these things that are going on, but you're still my baby, and that is the spirit of a dad. That's the spirit of a father. It's like, I know it's not going on very well, but in case you forgot, you don't have another dad. It is me. Yeah. So that one was also a very heartwarming part, which, some of us who are like daddy's girls, it makes us even love him the more, because you're like, So you see, he's truly the dad that loves his girls. He also mentioned the other children that are the siblings of Didi Stone in Taxi, which is a good thing, because our living legend has lived for a long time. And really, I don't think he wants trouble anymore. I don't think he wants, things that can, that will give him, a lot of stress and stuff. No, I don't think he needs it. I don't think he wants it. And I don't think he deserves it. So continue consuming Platinum Volume 2. We are probably going to wait for some other videos. Who knows? I mean, videos are going to come from left, right, and center. The Rumba Republic is a place where, in fact, you're always told, don't sleep in the Rumba Republic, because you might sleep and wake up and find everybody left. You are the one who remained. Everyone left. Yeah, everyone's on his toes, like producing albums, shooting videos, making songs, doing concerts. Everybody is on the run. And that's why sometimes you'd feel a bit, you'd feel it for the women, because they look like they don't have that kind of, they're missing the energy, you see, to fight. But all in all, that was like my own overview about the 3 videos that were released on Sunday of Ezapasi, Nabandonpa, and Taxi. I want to take my time and truly listen to Gali Gavey, because he's got a voice that can make you fall in love with him instantly. That voice is amazing. Mopao is currently in Australia, and he has an Australian tour. And I think after that he will be in the UK. There's a festival that he's performing there. And I don't know whether he has other projects coming up, but that is as far as I know, that he's in Australia doing his Australian tour, and he's going to be in London in the UK for a festival, I think also at the end of August. So that is all from me. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. Share with me your opinion, your advice, your critics, as long as they're positive. At least don't insult. Just tell me what you think about, what we can improve, and also some information. I mean, we are all learning. If there's something that I missed, or there's something that I did say correctly, correct me kindly in the comment section. We are all learning, and it is all for the love of good music, like I always say. Je vous aime.